Alright, so we're going to give the Vigilante another shot today. This is the new Redcat motor they just replaced. Just trying to put it back to stock real quick before we analyze it any further with the Castle stuff. I'm going to take it with the original ramp that we saw, where it was nosediving, and seeing if we can get it to come up. Where right now, with the original motor back in it, I mean, it's pulling the wheelies again. Was not doing this with the old motor or with the Castle motor, so definitely seemed to woke it up with the stock motor back in it, which is alarming. Now we're wondering maybe if the Castle motor doesn't have enough power given to it from the Max 6 replicated ESC. Stayed up. So again, we're only nothing spectacular here, guys. We're just testing this thing out. The small ramps out just because. That's where we were noticing the nose issue at. Well, that was all wheelie before the ramp. Not gonna blame the truck for that. Something? Oh, you scared me there. I thought something was wrong already. That was a half hit. I got a little close to the rear of that car, didn't you? All these jumps right now, and none of them are like uncontrollable.
It's not nosediving like it was before.
Shit, maybe I'll hit it with a big ramp now and keep it up. Yeah, I think it's that time it wanted to come back, I had to set it down. Now, like that right there yesterday with a nose dove.
No floats or nothing.
All we did yesterday was the rear diff bevel that was broke. Change that out. So we're going to pop the Castle back in real quick and see if we've got any wheelie issues and things with that. Obviously it's a bigger motor, bigger torque, but maybe somewhere along the line it just doesn't have the power on this ESC to power that bigger motor. Even though the KV is a little less, it is a lot more girth and length. We just had a little minor accident here. I didn't even get the camera on yet, but she tucked the nose. I think we got maybe a wire crossed here. And that's the other one. Nope. This is your middle wire. You got your middle wire in the wrong hole. Damn. So what that just did,
That was right, man.
he popped a wheelie, and I'm like, oh, there we go. The Castle's got wheelies. And then he just kept going into this curve here. And I looked at him with confusion. He looked confused, so I know it wasn't his fault. But that's what you get. Make sure your wires are in right, guys. Oh, got some wheelie action now. Dude, maybe it was that rear diff. Just, that tooth just wasn't allowing it to... Jesus, we are hitting enough things. Oh, there you go. Wasn't doing that yesterday either. All right, so we're back in with the Castle. And again, the only thing we've done differently since yesterday was fix the rear diff. Wow, there's a nice tumble-wumble. Jesus Christ. It's hard to hit these ramps unless you're standing right behind them. Still a little heavy. But I did talk to Redcat, one of the guys, and he said if he had to call this truck heavy, he said definitely would be nose heavy, but he also wasn't having issues. So that's what led us to kind of keep trying to figure this out. But we weren't getting these wheelies yesterday, so I think that's a good sign that yesterday and today aren't the same. Now that we got it, at least pulling wheelies and shit again, we know that we can at least try it with the tires.
Are they Delta tires?
These aren't, but they're a little low profile.
But they're not expanding like
Yeah, you see they're not like... See, you got to get off of it or you're just going to eat it up. Alright, so just a follow-up to that video. You know, the nose of this thing still... Although it's much improved, like I said, it's getting up, things like that. You know, if you don't really kind of creep into the ramp and punch it at the last second, it's hard to get that nose up. So it's like if you hit it rolling, it wants to get top heavy and things like that. So if anybody's seeing stuff like that that's happened with theirs, having a hard time, you know, taking nosedives and things like that, you know, let us know in the feedback in the comment section because we'd really appreciate it. You know, we don't know if we should go with the higher ESC on this thing yet or not, although, you know, it seems fine. You know, it definitely is better now with the other motor, and then once we put this back. So, like I said in the video, and I mentioned about the launch, maybe with that diff that we had broken, we have one tooth missing, and we just rolled with it. So, got a few runs out of that, you know. I mean, it worked out, but, you know, we started noticing maybe it was two teeth, you know, who knows, like something was going on. In that last run, we really shredded them, got rid of all of them. So, yeah, at that point, had to come out. But still, today, that I wish we would have caught that smash against the curb, man. If nothing else, just because it was so unexpected. But everything worked out pretty good, man. This truck took a hard hit against that curb, kept going. All the tumbles it took today, little minor things that we've been dealing with on this is all, you know, resulting in it being erratic to jump, you know. So if we can figure that out and get it back to at least where it was and then build on that like we had planned, I think the tires are the next step. So we're going to try those next, and we'll be back with another video hopefully showing that. So I appreciate you guys, and sorry this wasn't meant to be a very entertaining video. This is more for trial purposes. So again, keep watching. You know, it'll get more interesting with it once we figure this out. Appreciate you.